Championship Wrestling returns to Madison Square Garden. On Monday night, October 4, ladies and gentlemen, scheduled to compete 300 pounds of Swede Hansen to lock up with the Polish power Ivan Putski. We'll see in tag team action the combination of Tony Garea and Steve Travis. Notwithstanding the tag team title match, WC champions Fuji and Saito pit their skills against former champions for a brief moment, and worthy challengers indeed, the brothers Strongbow, Jules and Jay. Playboy Buddy Rose, hopeful that October 4 will bring him the Intercontinental Championship, facing title holder Pedro Morales, and no doubt the eyes of the wrestling world will focus on the main event. Because it was in Madison Square Garden some 4.5 years ago that a red-headed youngster by the name of Bob Backlund became the World Wrestling Federation champion at the expense of the then title holder superstar Billy Graham. Well, now, almost taking you back in time. With us now, the reigning champion still, Bob Backlund, but superstar, training arduously for 4.5 years for this one moment in Madison Square Garden.
Yeah, Vince, I know what's been going through his mind. He's tasted what it's like to be the WWF champion, and he wants that back. And, you know, in my mind, I feel I defeated him 4 years ago, and I know he's ready. In his mind, he feels like I stole that belt from him, and he's coming to get it back. Well, I can respect him for that. And I'm getting in there, and I've been training for a long time, too. I've had some tough matches. You never know when that time is going to come when a man's going to lose, but I'm going to give it 100%. I'm going to get in there and try to defeat this man and prove to Billy Superstar Graham that I did defeat him 4 years ago, and to prove that any of those fans out there, Vince, that have any doubts that I can defeat the man.
A tremendous matchup, Bob Backlund, perhaps the greatest matchup in your career as title holder. Best of luck to you.
Well, Vince, I realize what's at stake, and I realize what's in his mind, and I'm going to have to just get in there and do my darndest.
Thank you for joining us. Bob Backlund, champion. In a moment, our guest, former champion and current challenger, here with his superstar Billy Graham, with his manager, the Grand Wizard of Wrestling. And Superstar, all of that training, all of the sacrifice on your part, coming to a head on October 4.
Coming to a head. It is definitely booked, signed, sealed, and delivered on this date, on this night. Just barely days away now, Superstar Billy Graham will use every method I know, becoming martial arts champion of the world. And on this night, for the first time, put the camera down low, I will, on this night, enter the ring barefooted, since I am a master at karate. I will be using as a technique full contact karate. That's a size 14 shoe foot you're looking at right there. I've got 7 bones that are broken in that 1 foot alone. My orthopedic surgeon at the headquarters in Manhattan for hospitals said, Superstar, you better wear boots or you're going to be in trouble, but it doesn't matter. I'm going to come in barefooted in Madison Square Garden and use full contact karate, martial arts to the limit. I'm going to take it to the max, because I am going to be the next heavyweight champion of the world. Guarantee it. If you want to make some money, place a bet. Right, Wiz?
Right.
Place a bet and make some money.
You never lost it. It was probably the most controversial decision ever. But this time, there will be no controversy. This will be your new champion, and I love it.
The Grand Wizard and Superstar Billy Graham, we thank you for your time. Mr. Graham showing his unbelievable physique. But speaking of unbelievable physiques, our next guest, ladies and gentlemen, will be meeting Cowboy Bob Orton. Heads up, one-on-one, and Andre the Giant, he claims he has all the tools to defeat you.
Probably. I know he's a really good wrestler. He makes his point. He wrestling at Bob Backlund, Pedro Morales. He wrestling at all the best one. And now he challenged me. Bob Orton Jr., I take your challenge. But I go to be in the garden, not just to take your challenge. I like to come in the garden to see that match between Billy Graham, Superstar, and Bob Backlund. Because I was there when he lost his belt, and I want to see that match, that rematch.
Thank you very much for joining us, Andre. Andre the Giant meeting Cowboy Bob Orton in Madison Square Garden.